I know you're not playing Shadow.
I'm not playing Shadow, and I should be playing Shadow. I'm sorry.
And the Colossus, or just
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh no! No!
It's a thing. We have a series. It's going to be on the bottom of the list, so don't worry. Wake up, everybody, and welcome back to Social Discording, everyone's favorite podcast where we love everyone and support everyone. Because it's easy to say so, and just that easy. I'm Ben Ersen. Here with me today, as always, in the red is Mr. Spicy Fries, whose mustache has gotten just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit. Starting to curl.
And joining us once again, Mr. NotAndrew.
Hello.
Subbing for DJ Zax, who is vinyl wrapping a Tesla right now. That's right. Vinyl wrapping a Tesla. Not his Tesla, mind you, but a Tesla.
A Tesla.
I'm sure I'll have much to say about
Mr.
that.
NotAndrew has become quite the regular here.
Quite the regular indeed. Our Xbox.
I'm happy to sub at any time and represent the Xbox.
I mean, essentially, well, how many episodes have you been in so far? Because this is episode 11. You were in last week. And I think maybe 3 episodes as well?
I'd say 3 or 4. Like that.
So you're hitting about 50% almost. So you're basically a regular.
Regular sub.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today we have one kind of major topic we wanted to get into, but I guess we'll just start off with kind of like if there's anything you've been playing, watching, reading. Do you read? Does anyone read here? Any readers?
Yeah. I'm reading I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which very topical here in California these days because today was his trial. So
that's the Golden State Killer?
This is the Golden State Killer, yeah. So very creepy, not an easy read, very scary.
I read a meme about him, about one of the women when she was testifying said he had a small penis.
Oh my.
And I take that testimony as true. She was under oath.
Freaky.
And just like reading horrific shit that this horrific, terrible person has done. And just like, but small penis. Tiny penis. Good book though? Is it written by Patton Oswalt's wife?
Yeah, and I think HBO is doing a series too, so I haven't gotten to that quite yet, but I think episode 1 just came out the Sunday of the 28th, so just last night.
Cool beans. Are you're reading, or are you doing like an audiobook?
No, I'm actually reading. This is my first time using my phone to buy a book. Oh. So I'm using like the Apple Books app, which is interesting. I've never really considered my phone as like a book reading device. So it's fine. You know, it's fine.
In this day and age, totally legitimate. However you want to deal with it. My mom is such a stickler for hard copy books, though. I've suggested like Kindle and stuff like that, but she's always just like, no, I want it in my hand to hold the book.
Yeah, no, I've sort of always felt the same way, but you know, like I said, like you said, actually, like this day and age, like it doesn't matter. It feels weird to be looking at my phone that much, but really, is it any different than looking at TikTok? I don't know.
In the words of Sophocles. He said that books and TikTok, same difference. Same difference.
He said that?
He said that. Quote.
That's a quote.
And do you know what who he said that to?
Who?
He said that to Abe Lincoln, an airbender. True facts. True facts. And speaking of airbenders, I've been watching Avatar with Haley.
Great show.
My fucking God, it might be the best children's cartoon of all time. No joke. Like, I legitimately think it's that fucking good, and we do not deserve this show.
No, we don't.
Our generation did not deserve a show this fucking good. Oh my God.
It's a true highlight, and it holds up.
Holds up so well. Even like
so well.
Like it was even ahead of its time in terms of like gender representation, not like the beyond the 2 genders, but in terms of like having like a good cast of male and female characters that like were well balanced in different levels of like powers and stuff like that. There were so many like badass women characters in that show, like crazy.
Oh, for sure.
And then going into Korra, like, you know, we started Korra last night, and they do it even better in Korra. It's just nutty.
I have to rewatch Korra. I never really gave it a chance.
It's on Amazon. The second, third, and fourth season are on Amazon Prime, and you can get a 7-day free trial for CBS All Access to get season 1, technically for free.
Interesting.
Or
nice. Just gotta power through it.
$9.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, I think Korra is actually shorter seasons than Avatar. I think they're like 12-episode seasons.
Oh, okay.
And
well, it's not like I got anything else better to do during all this quarantine, so why not?
very true.
Right.
I'm looking forward to the Netflix show, the live action one, because I know that the original creators are a part of that. And I don't plan on playing the Smite DLC for Avatar that just got announced, but I really, really hope in the future we get some cool Avatar games, because I really think that the whole world still has a bright future in terms of cross-media stuff. And I think it
right. I am holding out for the live action show. I don't know. After that travesty of a movie,
oh shit!
my
light
just
went out. If
the live
anything,
action show, I've got a faith. It's gonna be great.
well, Netflix apparently has a big budget behind it, big budget, and they've worked with these people before, because I think these guys made the Dragon Prince, right? That those writers.
I believe so.
I'm gonna do a very janky setup for this light. Hang on a second. Let's see if this works.
If it ain't janky, it ain't us.
We're definitely the masters of janky. There we go. I'm back. Good and nice and bright. My dream game is a Last Bender fighting game made by Arc System Works, the guys who made Dragon Ball Fighters. I think that would just
that'd be so cool.
Mwah. Such good, just all that good animation. Chef Kiss. Or
Well, it's not exactly Avatar, but there is a game that's been in the sphere of like magic and elements and spells, and I think it's maybe a battle royale. I think it's coming to Game Pass. I've seen some stuff on the Xbox, like Idea Xbox broadcast that they recently put out, like a full compilation. I think maybe it's already on PlayStation and PC. Not really sure, but anyway, it's like Mage Battle Royale.
I'm like waiting for the troll where he like says Fortnite or some shit. What's the game?
No, it's like a Mage Battle Royale. I'll try and look it up as the show.
I know what you're talking about. I 100% know what you're talking about. I've seen that.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, or this is like it'll never happen. But if CD Projekt Red ever wants to make an Avatar game, just let me know. Just let me know. I'm ready. I'm ready to suck some dicks for that. Come on now.
Oh, alrighty.
I don't think Avatar is X-rated enough for CD Projekt Red to take that on.
You clearly haven't seen Zuko at the beach. Moving on. Joy, what have you been playing? Anything? Watching? Playing? Anything?
I'm pretty stale with my game selection. Animal Crossing. I saw that there were a couple updates that are coming that look pretty cool. Playing a bit of Pokemon Sword lately with the expansion release. It's been pretty fun.
Technically, I am starting Sword right now. I've been playing like very slowly, playing like bit by bit of Sword.
Well, you know, if you set up Pokemon Home, you get yourself a free Zeraora. Shiny.
Oh, that sounds just like the most thing I won't do because I don't care enough. I have I'm a huge.
It doesn't
Pokemon.
matter if you do. The Pokemon Home is crashed right now because all those millions of people are trying to get in right now.
Darn, Pokemon's internet not working. Color me shocked. I love Pokemon. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. You've seen our reactions to the Pokemon Snap thing. I'm so excited for that. I have never cared for the mystery event legendaries. It's just never been a thing. Because to me, if it's not something that I actually have to earn in game, I just don't care. It just makes it like worthless to me. And I guess people did earn it doing the raids and stuff like that. But I didn't do that, so I don't care.
You're freeloading off of it.
No, I'm not, because I didn't accept it. I was like, I didn't earn this, so I ain't taking it. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it, but I put it on my TV. I put Pokemon Sword in the dock and watched it on my TV. I'm like, oh my god, this game looks awful on the TV. That's a handheld only game.
Those are opinions.
It just looks so not stretched, but like choppy, and the resolution just seems off. Like it's not running full 1080 or something. I don't know what it is.
It does look like an upscaled 3DS game.
The facts. I've been playing a few things actually. Been playing some Ring Fit Adventure. Just finally got a copy of that.
How was that?
Doing my workouts. I am loving it. I've done it 4 days in a row now. Just that's why I'm in my tank top, even though I'm oftentimes in a tank top. It is a lot of fun. It really kind of gets you moving in a fun way, and I just actually feel like it, especially right now, is very worth the effort because gyms aren't really open. Although I think the gym I go to is opening with a very weird system starting today.
My gym is open. Only thing is we have to wear masks and reserve our times 24 hours ahead.
I'm not wearing a mask to the gym. It's either I don't have to wear. It's either it's safe or I don't go.
Don't go.
So yeah, that's been pretty cool. I've been doing my jumps and jump rope challenge. Don't you worry. I think I skipped a couple days though.
You did.
I did. Not on stream though. I've been doing them off stream. I haven't streamed it in a while. Playing Last of Us Part 2, enjoying that. Don't really have too much to say on that because I'm not too far into it. And I can't really talk about it just because spoilers. And the gameplay so far has been just like wonderful. Like really just high intense battles where you barely make it out alive. And like these like just crazy chase segments where just hordes of things will chase after you. And you'll be running and like either you're alone and somehow magically you know exactly where to go. Like the game doesn't tell you. There's just this perfect design of level design where you know exactly like, oh, I need to go this way because these hordes are going this way, and there's a path right there. Oh, I need to jump this fence because it just happens to be right where I can reach it. And it works so well. And then other times like characters will be like, we need to run left. Oh, jump on this thing, and then you'll just know just instinctually, and it just works so well. And it's amazing how they're able to do all that.
I've been really enjoying watching your stream. It's been pretty fun and jumping into the chat and stuff, and just it's fun messing around and having a good time. And I can tell you're having a lot of fun with it, even though you check every nook and cranny of every corner. But I'm still having a good time watching. And I'm surprised by how brutal the violence is in that game. It's intense.
Every fucking time I hit someone with a melee weapon, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Because Ellie just takes the bat and just there's no face left. Ellie, that man doesn't have a face anymore, and you caused that.
Are you using Rumble on your controller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And headphones, so I get all the gooey sound effects too.
That's intense.
And boy, howdy, it's gooey. Beautiful game. I mean, I think it's a very special thing that they have, and it's apparently selling very well. And so all you fascist pricks out there, be damned. You ain't stopping this. And by fascist pricks, I don't mean Xbox fans. I mean homophobes and whatnot. But also been playing Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. And I can safely say that it is just as good as the original, which is a solid 7.
Oh, man. What are you playing it on?
PS4.
Okay.
What did I get on PS4? I got it on PS4. Is there a reason why I got it on PS4?
Because you don't care about backwards compatibility. You don't need any of that.
I mean, it'll be backwards compatible on the PS5, so I don't know what are you talking about there?
Will it? Yeah. Will it? Yeah. I don't know that it will.
Guaranteed.
On Xbox, they guarantee that it will on Xbox. I don't know, questionable on PS5.
The quote on Xbox, they said most games will be backwards compatible because there will always be those one random ass things. And on PlayStation, they said the same thing. But they said that they have tested and can 100% guarantee the top 100 games will be playable, and they will be continuing to test more. Okay. I'll admit, terrible messaging, and they really confused people. But I wasn't confused because I listened and I'm smart. Halo Infinite!
Halo Infinite!
Goddamn. Yeah. Shout out to Mighty Keith, youtube.com/Mighty Keith. He's hilarious. Oh, hi, Trevor. We're doing a podcast.
It's me.
Oh.
Could you give us... You want to join?
No.
Yes, everyone. The new segment that I'm introducing to the show is where Trevor randomly barges in,
Trevor tugs off.
possibly inebriated after work.
We were just talking about SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh, a classic in the speedrunning community.
Indeed. We really should have a separate chat for this podcast.
I'm so sorry. Everyone, it's been an honor.
No, stay. Join us. We're halfway through.
Halfway through. Ooh.
We're gonna talk about streamers in a bit. But yeah, Battle for Bikini Bottom
is homeless.
It's like there's some reviews that like call it like that say it's really bad, but I don't agree with it. I think that the game is exactly how it was in the beginning. I mean, I guess if you're not like a huge SpongeBob fan and if you play the original, maybe this isn't for you. But I think that like, you know, kids are gonna love this game, and SpongeBob fans, you know, I feel like it's the perfect SpongeBob game.
Could you tell me some of the new features the revamped game includes over the old game? I'm pretty ignorant about it.
Honestly, just graphical improvements and some control optimization is the only thing I can really say is new.
Everything else new content or anything?
Nope. $30, budget title. Totally good.
Do they still have that like database with all the robots and shit?
In the police station, yeah.
Nice. I always liked filling that out. I remember that very distinctly in that game.
Yeah. There's a few spots. Sorry, Joey's webcam is cutting out a little bit in weird ways. There are a few spots.
I could not reconnect to Discord. I blame Trevor.
Oh.
Too many bandwidths getting taken up here.
There are a few spots in which some of the older mechanics are starting to be a little weird. It's hard to tell what is out of bounds and what's not, because you'll just walk off an edge and it's like, oh, you died, come back here, and the load times are a little ridiculous. Like when you die,
ridiculous. Like NBA 2K17 ridiculous, or Crash Crash
Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath. Like where on that gradient?
Like we're like somewhere between, like, you just walk off an edge and sometimes it'll be like you'll be right back into it like 2 seconds, and sometimes it'll be like a 10-second load, and it's like, why is there a 10-second load here? This game should not be loading for 10 seconds. Yeah, but it's just annoying, and it just seems silly. Yeah, cool game. And then the last, I feel like I'm playing, how many games am I playing? Jesus Christ, Joe.
Too
many games.
I know you're not playing Shadow.
I'm not playing Shadow, and I should be playing Shadow. I'm sorry.
And the Colossus, or just
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Oh, no.
It's a thing. We have a series. It's going to be on the bottom of the list, so don't worry. I recently purchased a VR headset, the Oculus Quest, and I've been playing some VR games.
Yeah, we had a kind of an interesting experience in No Man's Sky the other day in VR.
Boy, was my experience interesting.
Yeah, hard Joe's yelling, I'm too sick.
Well, just projectile vomit in the cockpit, flying through space, spinning.
Because you don't realize like what you can actually do until you do it, and you don't realize how many different buttons there are in that game until you don't have a keyboard in front of you with all the buttons you're used to. It's like playing on a controller, and who would do that in this game? Because playing on a controller is stupid for this kind of game.
I hardly agree.
Oh man!
So, like, you're in. Like, first off, I spawned in, and I was looking at my hands, and all of a sudden there was a gamma storm coming in, so I'm like, I'm dying, and I need to get to my ship. So I'm like, I'll learn the on foot controls later. So I got in my ship, did my thing, and realized I'm like, oh, you actually control the ship with the controls, like you're actually controlling a ship, and like you can do like the ejector. You can like eject yourself from the ship by lifting up your screen.
You can eject yourself?
Well, yeah, like if you're on ground, you like grab the side of the latch for the. It's not a door, but it's like the what would you call that? Like the door to the cockpit, the hatch, the cockpit hatch. You actually lift it up to leave the ship.
Oh man, that's cool.
and then you can grab like the throttle and the accelerator, and you actually like pull it back and push it forward and like kind of like joystick it to actually like get around and fly.
Amazing. Sounds really cool.
It's really cool, and I can't wait to do that in Squadrons.
That sounds amazing.
So flying is really cool because that's really interactive. But then I was like, okay, I'll fly to you guys, land on the ship, and I went to where you guys were, and you're like, all right, we're starting a battle with the drones, and I'm like, I'm not ready for this. I'm like, how do I switch to my weapon? And like, I have to like reach behind my head and pull back my weapon. And like, God. I bring out my full weapon. I'm like, oh my God, it's my full weapon. And I'm just shooting it. And I run out of ammo. I'm like, how the fuck do I reload? What's the reload button? And the reload button is you take your left hand, you look at your gun, a menu pops out of your gun, and you have to click the reload button on the menu. But the menu is blocked by the gun. I can't see the menu because the gun's in the way. So I'm like glued like this, and I'm getting shot at things. And I finally get terrain manipulator, and I dig myself underground because I'm trying to hide. And then I see one of those little dog robots chasing after me, and it's coming down the tunnel, man. It's coming down the tunnel. Also,
so what you're saying, it was a one-to-one experience. It says that you truly were being attacked by robot dogs.
Yeah. It was painful. It might have been my cats biting my ankles, but we'll talk about that later. The default controls is the usual thing where you like can teleport, you can't actually move, and then turning your head is like it's like a slideshow. Like you press the side button and it like jumps to the left, like there's like 8 degrees of like movement. So I switched both of those to smooth movement, which is normal FPS movement, and you get a little sick after a little while after that.
Hello, come in.
Sorry, hang on. Is this person dropping off a package? Yes, dropping off a package. Okay.
Another new guest to join the podcast. Welcome.
Stan, the delivery man.
And then also Beat Saber on Oculus Quest, which
How is that?
It's a lot of fun. It is, like I said before, it's like Wii Sports.
Premiere.
Oh, my Chipotle's here.
Yay!
Title.
We are these days. Le Chipotle. Haley's crawling under the camera. You could just walk through it, you know? You could just walk through it.
Just don't talk, Joe, while she's going by.
No, I must point out her insecurities. Yeah, Beat Saber's a lot of fun. We figured out how to like add songs, like mod songs into it to get a bunch of extra stuff. We got the Panic at the Disco pack, so we're playing High Hopes, and this is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. The Panic at the Disco version is amazing. It's one of the best things.
Do they do that song for the movie?
No, they have their own cover. So the greatest show released a version of the album, which was a cover sung by a bunch of different artists. Like I think Pink did one of them, and Panic at the Disco did one. Maybe Jason Derulo. I don't know. But I
got everybody.
I'm so jealous. I want to get an Oculus.
There's apparently a second one coming out, like a Oculus Quest 2.0 coming out at some point. But
4D.
I would definitely.
You can smell your environment.
If you're. For the thing about the Quest, though, is one of the cool things is you can hook it up to your computer, but your computer has to be VR compatible. Like, it has to have enough power in it to run VR, and my computer's barely able to do it. Which I was streaming yesterday, and that was not a good idea. It was not running well at all. And yeah, that's about what I've been playing. Anyone else? Trevor, what have you been playing / watching? Anything interesting?
Watching some history documentaries, watching some Clone Wars. What am I playing Hearthstone. Let's see, what else? No, yeah, that's about it. Nothing to report, Chief.
Cool.
We do have some Smash Bros to get into soon.
Yeah, that's Min out. Very excited about that. Trevor, you're gonna finally get a Switch in Smash Bros now that Vault Boy's in. Your favorite from your favorite franchise, Fallout?
Not at all. Not at all.
It's really cool how they're doing the Mii costumes, where it's like characters like that can just be in the game.
Dude, Sans and Cuphead? Holy crap. Those are 2 heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm. Totally. yeah, I guess we could move on to our topic of the day, which is the fact that the top streamers are missing. Where are they? We don't know. They're gone. Who knows? Blah, blah, blah. Where's Ninja? He's not streaming.
Where did they go?
Where did they go? So two things happened this last week, was that Mixer shut down. They're shutting down. They've got like a month left, and then they're just done. And so all of their streamers are kind of left in the open. They can either move over to Facebook gaming, which is not like a huge thing at all, or they're free to go to Twitch or YouTube or whatever they feel like. But the contracted ones basically had their contracts terminated. They got paid their full money for their full contract and are now free to go wherever they choose.
That's crazy.
Which includes Ninja and Shroud, who, I don't know about Shroud, but Ninja had like a $30 million deal for 3 years, and he got all that money for 1 year.
Jesus Christ.
Man, he made off like a fiend.
A fucking bandit. Like, they got everything that they wanted. The other side of that is that Dr. Disrespect, probably top 3 streamers on Twitch. I don't know who the top streamers on Twitch. I know like Lyric is one of the big ones. But Dr. Disrespect, I believe, signed a contract with Twitch, but got banned, permanently banned on Twitch last Friday, and no one knows why.
Crazy.
There's a lot of speculation as to why. One of them is that it's a PR stunt, and then he's going to come back with some big big PR stunt thing that involves Twitch. Mixer 2. The other thing is that someone speculated that he might be starting his own TV deal, and that violates Twitch's contract, so they banned him, like preemptively banned him for that. But no one knows for sure what he actually did. But there's some people, actually no, there's some people who do know for sure, but they're not saying what happened. And they said that the reason is because it's actually very serious, and so they don't actually want to disclose it because it is serious. But with all the Me Too stuff that's been going on in the video game industry, I don't know if that's a coincidence or just he actually did something that involved that and that it's that serious. Twitch has been banning streamers recently who've been involved in the Me Too accusations. More than just accusations, actual proof has been found to warrant their ban. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff happening. But like a lot of major streamers have not been streaming for a little bit because of these two big shakeups. Yeah. What are your all thoughts on these things that have been happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's all speculation right now. So I really can't say whether it be a contract problem or, some sort of personal violation. It's really interesting, I feel like, to have Dr. Disrespect just totally disappear like that. But I'm sure we'll all find out eventually the official word. Some like big shakeups like that cannot just be swept under the rug. So
the one thing I'll say about Dr. Disrespect is that it's not unprecedented for him to be banned, because he did get in trouble a couple times with different things. Like he had the whole scandal about cheating on his wife, and then the whole thing about streaming publicly in a bathroom that got him temporary banned for a little while on Twitch. So it's not like he's he's not a saint. Yeah. So this isn't like some holier than thou streamer like twitch.tv/ban.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers didn't get banned, So I see what you're saying.
Trump got banned on Twitch. That was something.
Good.
That happened.
I didn't even know Trump had an official Twitch site. What has been streamed there?
Bernie has one.
Bernie does have one.
I think Biden has one too. But I think that's just social media in general. I don't think Biden would actually know that he had a Twitch. I think that he'd just be like, "What's a Twitch?" And just like it's the thing you do.
I'm not twitching.
I'm not twitching. I
swear.
Which one of you young staffers did this?
Might be a fun little game to what would they be streaming? What category?
I genuinely want to see.
It's not like games or anything like that. It's just press conferences.
No.
Well, Joe, with the big top streamers not around, this is your time to take the spotlight.
You know who's still streaming? Twitch.tv/BannerSN. Come watch us. We're playing Last of Us Part 2, baby. Come get spoiled.
What a plug.
But I wanted to ask you guys' opinions on what do you think is going to actually happen to the major Mixer contract streamers? Because I know obviously Ninja and Shroud are, they're big ticket streamers. They're very famous, they're very popular, and they'll be successful with whatever platform they go to. But the thing of, like, a lot of people were saying, like, oh, like Twitch and YouTube are going to be fighting for that new contract. The thing about it, though, is that Mixer brought Ninja and Shroud and these other contracted Twitch streamers onto their platform to build up an audience on that platform so that Mixer can be successful. But after 1 year, Mixer is canceled. They stopped doing Mixer because the viewers weren't there. So clearly, investing in contracted streamers is not as a surefire way to get viewers onto the platform. So who's to say whether or not people would actually want to go for another contract with Ninja, right?
Yeah, I kind of disagree. I don't think the issue is necessarily that black and white, and I think it's kind of a cross section of both the celebrity and the platform that sort of come together to make that sort of big Twitch moment with Ninja and all that stuff. So I imagine Twitch will still give him something, and the celebrity is still worth something, but it turns out that celebrity only lasts as long as Twitch does. It doesn't really cross over to other places.
It's definitely going to be dependent on how much money does Ninja actually bring to Twitch as a platform versus how much did Twitch actually grow since Ninja left? Because I know Twitch grew since Ninja left. So it might not even be in their interest to even offer them a contract. They can just be like, hey, we can reinstate your channel. That's about as good as we're going to do for you.
I remember reading somewhere that of all the online content providers that grew during the coronavirus crisis here in America, Quibi and Mixer were ones that had absolutely zero growth.
I don't think Quibi. I don't think you can count Quibi because I don't think they had any growth to begin with. Fucking Quibi. They tried. They honestly tried, but it wasn't a good idea.
Chance the Rapper, he did everything he could. Same with Anna Kendrick.
It'll be very interesting to see where these what happens with streamer contracts in the future. I honestly think that they're not going to do much more with that. I think that maybe...
I had never heard of streamer contracts before the Ninja move.
I mean, that's basically where it started. That was the big industry shaker.
Well, I guess as a caption pick of the industry, it doesn't look very promising, does it?
Yeah, I would put money on if anything, YouTube maybe would offer something, but it can't be higher than what he got for Mixer, the $30 million for 3 years.
No, definitely not. That's way too much.
And who knows? No, maybe Ninja will just take a break and just be like, I'm just going to take a break for a little while and come back later.
$30 million? Why not?
Yeah. And maybe they'll go the more traditional route because the only other thing that I've ever heard of is YouTubers taking TV deals of some sort. Remember Fred's show? Fred? Hey, it's Fred.
No.
Hey, it's Fred.
Yeah.
That guy?
Yes.
Or something for a little bit.
A true legend.
True legend. All right. Any other thoughts on the streamer stuff? Where are the streamers going? Here, we'll do this one. Oh, did anyone have any thoughts?
Hang on. Show of hands. Who here has actually watched any of the streamers we just talked about? Like routinely watched?
Like either between Shroud,
I usually
Ninja,
watch them.
Disrespect?
I'll watch them if I'm like cooking or something like that. I find that to be kind of like an easier, less invested time thing. Or maybe if I'm playing on my Switch, I'll have like a streamer going on in the background. But it really depends on what game they're playing. Like if they're not playing something I want to watch, then like Fortnite, zero interest in it. So I've never actually watched Ninja. But Dr. Disrespect play Call of Duty, so I'll watch that.
I don't usually watch bigger streamers, just because I'm either watching a YouTube video or I like to watch. There's some smaller streamers that I like to watch, and I like the chance that if I type something in the chat, they'll actually see what I'm typing instead of that big wall of text that's just like, yeah, you're just wasting your time if you're trying to type in that thing.
That's interesting because I feel like you only read my messages every now and then.
Oh man!
Well, if you actually typed in the chat, I would read it. Also,
I typed in the chat.
I don't know what's up with my thing, but it is so delayed in terms of what people are saying. So I'll like something will happen, and then like 10 minutes later, someone will be like, "Wow, I can't believe Ellie shot someone." And I'm like, I haven't held a gun in like the last
Spoilers.
2 levels. The last time I held a gun was yesterday. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ.
And so I don't know if it's something I need to fix, but my Twitch stream chat is very delayed.
Yeah, you might want to look into that.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's round of predictions. Joey? What do you think happened to Dr. Disrespect? Could be wild theories or completely mundane and perfectly reasonable reasons. What do you think happened to Dr. Disrespect?
Pass. I don't know. I don't have an idea.
All right. Andrew.
Well, I read some thing that was like when someone takes a screenshot of a 4chan post and then puts it on Facebook and then that gets put on Reddit. I saw one of those, and it said something about he was approaching people about moving to a different platform. Like they mentioned Spotify or something in there, and that a lot of this is under. This is all speculation, by the way. It's a 4chan post from Facebook to Reddit, so grain of salt.
Wow.
But there was like
the filtering process is gone through.
Now it's all like in litigation or something, and so it's all tied up, and that's why we haven't heard anything official. I'm gonna go with that one. I have no idea.
Spotify thing is very, very astute. Trevor, do you have a prediction, or should I go? Okay, so here's what really happened. Dr. Disrespect. He was finally tired of it. He was tired of the speculations, tired of the theories, tired of the lies, tired of the deceit. In secret, Dr. Disrespect has been trying to get his PhD. Child psychology, PhD. Because he actually wants to be a doctor. He's tired of being a phony. He's tired of being fake. He wants to actually be a doctor. But he got a little ahead of himself. And because of his Twitch platform and the amount of children he broadcasts to, the police, who have got nothing better to do right now, absolutely nothing better to do right now, were like, is this guy giving advice to children right now about how to be better at Call of Duty? That counts as child psychology trained therapy, and you're not a doctor yet. Got him. Booked him.
Oh,
Gone. Dr. Disrespect, you won't even be able to reach it yet.
That was a wild ride. I had no idea where we're going, and I was so nervous the entire time, but I love it.
I was on the edge of my seat.
You'll get that PhD in jail, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. Trevor, what's your theory? Oh wait, sorry, real quick. The Spotify thing. Did I talk about the Spotify thing already?
No, I said Spotify, but that was about it.
Yeah, I wanted to comment like that Spotify thing is very interesting because they did recently contract Joe Rogan for an exclusive deal. Maybe they're making moves. It's very possible.
Maybe.
But that would be in violation of his contract, wouldn't it? Trevor, do you have anything?
Yeah.
What's your theory?
I think he's gone.
He fell asleep. All right, well then that's gonna do it for us today. We're actually right on time here. Gonna go eat my Chipotle and play some VR games, baby. // Beat Saber. Bump 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 bump. Copy right strikes. You will never see my content playing Beat Saber. I'm Banner SN, Joey Spicy Fries in the red, Not Andrew in the yellow, and special guest Trevor, who appeared randomly in the middle of the podcast.
Woohoo! And disappeared at the end.
Are we out? Are we done?
Let's see if you would respond. Trevor, we're saying goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. I was here the entire time.
This has been Social Discording, episode 11. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.